How about that, huh? Good damn win by the damn team. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are going to look at this game, and they're going to nitpick it and whatnot. I'm going to do that too, but I'll tell you what. Winning 28-3 was a good feeling. The reason I say that is because it's the first time in almost 2 years that by the fourth quarter or the middle of the fourth quarter, I was able to calm down, relax, and just enjoy myself. Take a breath of fresh air and just relax. And we did what we had to do against a bad team. Personally, the Giants, they have a top 10 defense. They do. Their defense is great. It is. Their defensive line is incredible. This is why I was worried about this game going into it, especially how we just played the Cleveland Browns and how Nick Sirianni is shaky with his damn play calling. You get the deal. His decision-making as a head coach. So, man, we're going to go versus these guys. This is a top 10 defense. They're averaging almost 4-point-something sacks a game, 4.3 sacks a game. I'm like, and Hurts back there, if he's holding on to the ball too long or not making the right decisions, he's going to get sacked, blah, blah, blah. Dexter Lawrence, he already had 7 sacks on the season going into this game. I said, oh, my God, man. Well, we start the game out, and it's 3 and out, punt, and we just start destroying the Giants' offense. Now, the offense of the Giants I was never really scared of besides Malik Neighbors. That's all I was worried about. I said, man, that's the only thing that can make it close. If the Giants' defense can hold Hurts, sack him, or stop Barkley, then we might have a game here. It might be a challenge. Well, after we went through a couple times, okay, we finally decided to run the ball. And not just run it where Hurts is standing there in the shotgun and hands it off to him and he picks up 2 yards. They finally decided to run it to the outside, swing it out. And next thing you know, boom, Barkley breaks it for a 50-yard and run down the field. And then they swing it out again with Gainwell. He picks up another first down, another 10-yard game. And boom, boom, boom. Run. We get there, score. I'm like, there you go. That's how you effing do it. That's how you do it. All right? Our second touchdown came. Jalen Hurts, it was 4th and 3. And we went for it on 4th down, on 4th and 3. And you see it, and he's getting sacked. I thought he dropped his eyes again. I said, oh, man, he's looking at the pass rush. He's not looking downfield. He throws it, and as he throws it, it's off his back foot, and he gets hit while throwing it. I said, oh, great, he got hit while throwing it while it was in midair. I thought it was incomplete. All of a sudden, it was like automatic. It was like a magnet. It fell right into A.J. Brown's hands, touchdown. So, holy shit, that was awesome. But I will say this, though. It worked out, and I'm happy as hell it worked out. I was like, good play, good blah, blah, blah. But this is the thing. That's 4th and 3. The play prior was third and 3, if I'm not mistaken. And they decided to pass it, get nothing out of it, and then decide to pass it again for the 4th down. Now, 4th down, I know you have to pass it. You should have ran it there on 3rd if you knew you were going to go for a 4th anyway. I mean, I know you don't go with that mindset, but you get what I mean. Saquon Barkley had an amazing game. Saquon Barkley had, 175 yards, almost 200 yards total, damn near, and a touchdown. Almost had 2 touchdowns. Did he have 2? No, he had 1. Okay, whatever. Well, he could have almost had 3. There was that one where Jalen Hurts dropped back to pass, and Barkley was wide open in the end zone. He missed them. Now, that's the only thing I want to get to with Jalen Hurts. I feel he played a very solid game. Now, I don't want him risking things. These past 2 games against the Giants and against Cleveland, he's kept the ball protected. He has no turnovers. He hasn't thrown an interception or fumbled the ball. He's playing very clean, which we've been begging him to do. Just play a clean game, protect the ball, make the throws when they're there. Now, he's doing that. But it's weird because with him, it was like, okay, week 1, he had the pick or 2, whatever, but he was balling out. He was throwing balls everywhere, boom, 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 boom. The offense was humming and looking good. Week 2, we're out with A.J. Brown. He's trickulating down the field. He's doing his thing. And he was throwing the ball out of balance when needed. He would throw it away, or he would throw it, to the ground. Do whatever, right? Didn't have a turnover until at the end of the game when it was 20 seconds left, and he was trying to throw it down the field, try to get in field goal range. Didn't even matter at that point. We go against the Saints. Now, I know he had that pick and the fumble, but passed for 311 yards. He threw when needed. This is without A.J. Brown. And he threw out of balance when needed. Okay, cool. after that game, the Tampa game happened, and then we're bye week. Then we get to the Cleveland game, and now this game. I noticed this game and the Cleveland game, he's holding on to the ball more, a little bit longer, and not just throwing it away like he used to. Like he was doing in the previous games. He would hold it, okay, it's not throw it away or do whatever. Now, I get it. I hate I can't, it's hard to criticize the guy, when he only passed the ball 14 times today. And he had a touchdown and 100-something yards, but I'm saying overall going into, throughout this whole season, going through your progressions. It's like he'll go through, all right, look for whatever. And this is why I kind of don't blame him. This is why, once again, I blame Nick Sirianni. And this is Nick Sirianni's offense. Don't get it fucked up. This is not Kellen Moore's offense. And the reason I say that is I can bring up statistics right now. You can look at Week 1, in my opinion, Week 1 against Green Bay Packers when we put up 34 points on them. That was Kellen Moore's offense, in my opinion. The reason I say that is because they ran it efficiently, and then they had a lot of motion in their plays, a lot of just there was so much, how do I explain it? Creativity with the plays. And the ball was getting spread around at a high rate. It was like, okay, Devontae Smith, 6 catches. A.J. Brown, 7 catches. Boom, boom, boom. Barkley, 3 touchdowns. I know it's not going to happen every game, but the style of which the offense looked, I'm like, this looks like a whole different offense. And then we just went away from it. And just to prove it, that one game alone, Week 1, we called more motion plays, they said, in that one game than we did all of the whole last season combined. Okay. Kellen Moore, when he was the offensive coordinator for the LA Chargers just last year, that team ranked 6th in motion and some other stats. The Eagles right now are 26th in the league. This is not Kellen Moore's offense. And just to prove it, it's literally the same routes are being ran as they were last year. It's everything deep. Bombs. Once in a while a slant, once in a while a mesh pattern, and it works. And when it works, it's awesome. But even on these like 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 6s, this game, the Giants have one of the best defensive lines in the league. And they have already gotten to Hurts 4 or 5 times, 5 sacks on them already. And the play calls are still these long developing routes, these long developing plays down the field, and no one's open because they haven't even broke their fucking route yet. He's already getting sacked. Wouldn't you think, hey, let's call a screenplay here. Hey, maybe they ran the ball a lot, so I can't say that, but screenplay. Let's just have a slant route and get the ball out of his hands quickly. Real quick, so we can beat this pass rush. Those are things to look on to when we get to this Cincinnati Bengals game. Now, look, the defense, let's get to the Eagles defense. I give them hella credit. Look, they played Daniel Jones in that offense. I get it. And last week they played the Cleveland Browns in offense. I get it. But this is 2 weeks in a row without allowing a single touchdown. 0. And truthfully, if Sirianni, look, we were up 14-0. It was before we go into the second half. There was about almost 3 minutes left on the clock, and you had 3 timeouts. You had enough time to honestly sit there. Your defense just got you to stop. You got the ball back to run the ball a little bit like you just did previously, pass a little, get down the field, run some clock, get all the time in the world. Instead, they went pass. I think it was pass, and then pass, punt. Giants got the ball back with whatever left, all their timeouts. They go down the field. Oh, they damn near had a touchdown, but they got called off. They had to kick a field goal. There might be a chance the Giants don't even make a field goal. This might be a 28-0, like a blowout. It was a blowout, a shutout. And honestly, if you were thinking correctly with that 3 minutes left, you probably could have got more points out of that instead of just going pass. Okay, punt the ball now. It was stupid. But defensively, get back to our defense, a hell of a job the past 2 weeks. They did. Now, 8 sacks. Was it 8 sacks this game? 5 last week? Something like that. Crazy number. Yeah, about 8 sacks and 5 sacks. Put up a lot of sacks. D-line's finally getting pressure, finally coming through, coming into their own. Quinyon Mitchell, the rookie, is a beast, man. He really is. He really is a really good corner, man. Huge test this week coming up, which I'm going to get to. This defense is playing awesome. And, not going to want to jinx it, but now we go against Cincinnati Bengals. I get it. They don't have like a winning record, blah, blah, blah. But this is Joe Burrow, who's an elite quarterback, one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They got weapons. Chase Brown, the running back. Yeah. Their O-line's a little bit of a weakness, a tad. So you can get after them a little. You can. But their defense, the Bengals defense, is, I think, 31st ranked or some crazy number like that. They're real low in the league. We should be able to score on them. Hurts shouldn't have much issue. Now, they do have talent on D-line. I will say that. They do have some talent on that D-line. But I hope to see a more efficient game from Hurts offensively. And defensively, this is the test now. This is an elite quarterback, elite receiver, elite weapons. Let's see what you do here. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Keep this same, movement going of what we're doing, the same mojo, whatever you want to say, going as we've done the past 2 weeks. And you know what? Honestly, the defense didn't look bad in the Saints game. They won us that game almost. They held them to one touchdown and then a couple field goals. And they even looked good in the Falcons game until that last drive. It was the Tam begging that was a disaster. But this is a big test for them. Look, I'm not trying to get too crazy with the hurt stuff and this, that. Saquon Barkley returned home, destroyed the Giants, dismantled him. He had more yards himself than the entire Giants offense. The entire offense for the Giants. Daniel Jones only had 99 yards passing. I mean, guy's a joke. I mean, and it's funny because these guys were really like, man, this team's different. It's so funny to think that the Hard Knocks episode, the GM's like, oh, why would I pay the asking price for Barkley is $12 million. Why would I pay my $20 million or $40 million quarterback to hand it off to a $12 million running back? Won't make a difference. Oh, really? It won't? Okay, dumbass. But let's go Birds, Falcons, Fly. Let's enjoy this one. Enjoy this win. On to the next. Let's see what happens. You guys, comment below on your thoughts. I think it's time that hopefully we get on to this. It's a big game this week. This Bengals game could really show a lot for us. It can. Go Birds. I'm out. Peace.